This conference will now be recorded.
All right, good afternoon. Welcome to the Clear Lines training session. I'm your host, Kipp Cohen. It is Thursday, the 21st of February, 2019. This is a twice weekly training session that I offer from Clear Trading Systems to customers that utilize the Clear Lines indicator running on the Medved Trader platform. Session is every Tuesday and Thursday at 3 o'clock Eastern for 1 hour. If you have specific questions for me, please submit them through the chat box on the GoToWebinar, GoToMeeting player. I don't today really have any specifics subjects to cover, although I will be covering one of the new features added to the Medved platform. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but I will show it, something that's in beta format right now. I also want to share, I know Connie's here, Connie who wants to do some Forex trading. I finally figured out how to get it to work to be able to view Forex quotes. And again, anything you guys want to cover, just let me know. Any specific questions, please let me know. I got to put a stop on this trade. Bruce says, I've made a few trades now, but I'm really sloppy getting out. Could you go over a bracket trade? Yep. And Connie says, looking forward to see it. So let's do that. Let's put in a bracket trade right now, since I've got this trade going. I'm going to switch over to my 4 chart layout, or my popper dropper layout, just because it makes it a little bit easier for me. That way I have an entry and an exit window, entry window on the right, exit window on the left. So let me cancel this, this stop, and I'm going to select bracket. You might need to right click on top of the order types to see if you have that available. You'll see right here, bracket, OCA, one cancels another. So to enter a bracket order, you obviously select bracket first, and then depending on if you're long or short will dictate what your exit order will be. So since I'm short, I need to do a buy. So I click the buy button, and then I can start at the top or bottom. It doesn't matter. It's, you know, there's 2 different orders. So if I start at the bottom below, so if let's say my price target is way down here, I mean, this is, let's say my target's 2096. So I click once, hold down my mouse, and then I start moving the other side of it up until I reach wherever I want my stop to be. So you can see I've got one up way up above 22 and one down at 2096. I can click right here to display the full order just to confirm it. It says cover 1500 Delphi at profit target of 2096, stop of 2203. So that way you can confirm that everything is correct. Once you've confirmed that, then you can send the order, and now you'll see your bracket placed. Now let's do one on the flip side. I'm going to buy 500. Well, here I probably can't do 500 because of. Let me just do 100 shares. All right, I'm going to put in an order for 100 shares long. Again, this is just for demonstration purposes. So now we're going to place a bracket for the exit as well on a long trade. So same thing, but this time we're going to hit sell. So we put our stop underneath. So we'll put that at 45, and then we'll move our mouse, click it to set the bottom side, and then we'll set our target up at, oh, oops, did I accidentally release it? Hold on, let's do that again. Sell. So 45, hold down the mouse, and then when I hit my target, then I release it. So my target's going to be, let's do 83.05. All right. So we have 82.45 stop, 83.05 stop. Again, we can confirm it by clicking the I, sell Garmin 100 at profit target of 83.05 and a stop of 82.45. And then now we have committed it by hitting the check. We have our stop in place, or our take profit. Well, we have our bracket in place for our long trade. Were you able to follow with that, Bruce? Did that make sense? The other thing you can always do, and this is why I like to have at least two or more charts of the same stock, because one window is the entry and one's the exit. And actually, I was showing somebody this yesterday. That what you could do is you can and let me open up another chart of something else. Hold on. Let's. Okay. So that's EA on a 3-minute, and then let me do this. I'm going to make a copy of this chart, new chart, same as this. And then I'm going to put a 1-minute over here. Okay. So mark it here, and then I'm going to set stop here. So what I could do is let me do the same thing. Let me just do 100 shares. I could do buy and then just set my market order, and then I can get my stop ready. Make sure you have to double check the number of shares and then sell, stop. So 96, let's say 70. So I can stage that order so that once I've gotten into the trade, boom. So I'm in it. Now I can come over here and I can have my stop ready and click, oops, stop. Why did it fail? Hold on. Oh, because I already clicked it. There it is. So you can have two orders ready and waiting on each side of the trade. You can have your entry and your exit. And I think that's I think that's a good way for those that have that have trouble with discipline. If you get both orders ready immediately, then there's no hesitation. Have it waiting so that you don't have to think twice. And then you can always, if you have to get out, use the flatten trade button. And when you do that, it's going to cancel any open orders. So it canceled our stop and it got us out of the trade. And that's the flatten button. Okay, so I'm excited. I guess I should have left that chart open. I'm excited because I want to share this because I know Connie's been waiting to see it. And I sent her. So let me go to my Forex list. And let me right click, intraday chart. So what I discovered I have to do to get it to work is I have to backfill. Whoops. I have to backfill. So I go to main and I go to backfill, and I have to backfill using interactive brokers. Hold on, let me try that again. Sometimes it takes a couple. Backfill. Once I get it. Come on, it was working yesterday and now it's not wanting to. View, backfill, using. There it is. Okay. It sometimes takes a minute. So there. So now I have my 3-minute euro chart and I've got my quotes backfilled using the data from from interactive brokers. So I can review, any time frame. And I can go with or without, if you don't want to see the price charts, I can remove those. But there's the euro on the 10-minute time frame. So will it work even if you don't have an account with it? So the thing I'm not sure about. So I know on the historical charts, the day, week, and the month. Okay, I know there's no issue with the quotes from TD Ameritrade. Okay, day, week, month, and you can make your trades. You should be able to make your trades. Okay, through your TD account. You should, if you're enabled for it, you should be able to make your trades through here to your TD. But if you want the intraday charts, you're going to have to, because what my understanding is, TD does not backfill intraday quotes. That's why, like, when I first start up another symbol, it starts from, whoops, see where you start getting data from, like, now. So it'll build. So if you leave it open and you have, over a few hours, then the charts will fill up. But I don't, like, I can't, for whatever reason, you can't backfill your quotes from TD Ameritrade. I don't know why. So you'll have to have the demo account. The demo account gives you real-time quotes from Forex, from interactive brokers. So you'll have to have that open to get that to work, as far as I understand. Or we'll have to test it. See how it's starting to build right now? That's just, it's filling in the data as we go. So if I want to put, the dollar CAD, and you'll see it'll start. it starts building data. But if I want to get the backfill data, I have to backfill the charts. That's the history, the intraday history. I have to backfill using interactive. Now, you know what I haven't tried is if Yahoo Finance gives that. I didn't try that. I don't think Yahoo Finance does. I never thought about that, but Yahoo Finance. It might not provide that data. Yeah, you're still going to make your trades. Your trading is going to be done through your TD Ameritrade account, but your backfill, your quotes probably are going to have to come from um, interactive brokers, I think. The backfill of the intraday data. I don't know why it takes like a couple times to get it to backfill. And you have to do the symbol like I just did it, euro dot pound euro dot USD. It's going to be a little bit of a pain until we can, figure this out. But at least I know this works. And you can get those charts working. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys something new that's been added to the Medved platform. For those of you that are like candlesticks, it's in the new beta format. If you click on main, there's something called candle patterns, and it does pattern recognition. So you can select, what you want as the symbol for when it notifies you, and then you can pick different patterns. If certain patterns appear, you can pick any of these patterns and then it'll recognize it and it'll notify you on the chart. So let's just select all of them. Why not? And it's only for whatever chart you put it on. So obviously that it created just a ton on this. And then it tells you what it is. Obviously, this Marubuzu is creates too many, so we can go back. And I'm not familiar with the Marubuzu. Yeah, see, that created way too many. Doji, long-legged doji. So there's a lot less now without that. Kicking bear. But it shows you where all these, or if you want to change the time period, go to 10-minute. And if we want to do it on a stock, so we can pick, let's pick Apple. See, I'm not really into this candle pattern stuff, but for somebody that is, I mean, to me, I look at this, if this was I mean, you got a couple bullish deals, but then it sold off, and then you got a bearish, and then it ran up, and a bearish. See, this stuff to me is like useless. I don't use it, but for somebody, if there's certain patterns that you're familiar with that are pretty reliable, it might be worth utilizing. But that's something new. Whoops. Actually, what you could do is figure out which one is like accurate, like consistently accurate. I guess you could kind of go back and figure out which pattern recognition is really good. Inside bar bear. Huh. So maybe if that's a good pattern, then you go back and you go, all right, let's just use inside bar. Well, see, you had a false this morning, but like right now it's giving you one. Oh, that was earlier. Yeah, see, I don't know how reliable this stuff is. Oh, there you go. There was an inside bar bear, and then it went down. That was a 1 minute. That's probably a little too. Nothing on a 5 minute. Let's go to a 2 minute. Let's try a 8 minute. Yeah, nothing. Anyway, it's something you can go back and you can look back in time and test. See, no good. At least on that time frame. That was good. And that had a pretty big run following that one. But, a lot of other false ones. So, like I said, I'm not a candle pattern person, but for those of you that, if you have a specific pattern that you really like, and you want to be able to track it, that is a really great new feature. The other thing that they're working on, and it'll be available soon, is advanced order types. So it depends on what your broker gives you, but you'll have new order types available coming up soon. Again, dependent upon what your broker allows, but there'll be you know, some advanced orders. That'll be soon. They're testing right now. Can you please show me again how to have TD Ameritrade for data and MB for Medved platform? It didn't work right this morning while MB was having issues. Okay, so Elaine, here to make sure you're getting your data from TD, the easiest way, because data comes from each one of your portfolios that's what supplies data. Okay, that's where so let me show you. If you select open portfolio, okay, see on this window it shows you TD Ameritrade is my source TD. Okay, so all of my portfolios are getting their data from TD Ameritrade. So you need to check that first and look. So I can go into main, okay, portfolio is called indexes, source TD. You need to make sure every portfolio that you have has TD Ameritrade as your data source. That's on the whatever portfolio you have running or even made or open. So I can go back here to open. So I can open one of my other ones. Okay, here, again, go to main and then TD Ameritrade. So if you have more than 2 or 3 portfolios, you're just gonna have to go through all of them. You know, if you only use one, like I don't change mine out. I pretty much only use this portfolio up here. Okay. Well, I use the Popper Dropper. That's my main portfolio, is the Popper Dropper watch list. So it's rare that I would go in and change. I don't change this out. It's always set to TD Ameritrade, and that's my main one. But you need to make sure that all of those are set. And then, but trading is totally different. What you trade from, okay, is your trading. So you can trade from any account. You get data from one primary source and then you trade out of others. You can also go into your settings, okay, and then under data sources, I think you can set one as your priority. Hold on. High priority, smart source priority. So TD Ameritrade is my smart source priority. I want it to be my high priority. That's my high priority. And then you'll see like here for smart source priority, never. So make that your high priority for smart source. For TD. And actually I can uncheck that, and because I don't use, I mainly just use TD for my quotes for several reasons. The latest reasons, obviously because of the issues, but unfortunately they have put my account on one of my accounts on delayed data because of they consider me an expert or professional now. And unless I want to pay like crazy data feed fees, so I'd rather just get my quotes from TD that I'm just a trader. I'm not a professional. Does that make sense? Excuse me. All right, I need to move my stop down. Or part of my bracket. So if you need help, Elaine, let me know. I can definitely assist you if you need help. And I know I spoke to Tim earlier. He knows how to do it too, just in case. But I'm happy to log in and help you out. Yeah, you just need to check. Again, you get your data from TD, and then your trading is whichever account you want to trade from. You can switch those around anytime. So, your bracket order, you can see you can adjust your bracket as you're in a trade by sliding the line up or down. The upper or lower line you can adjust up and down to move your limit or your stop, and then you have to hit the M to modify. This in itself, to me, is probably one of the greatest things that we have now, is the ability to trade directly on the chart, which we could not do. I mean, we had the ability to trade through WiseTrade, but you had to go to the trade manager, or the trade manager had to be on another screen floating, and then to modify an order was a pain in the butt because you had to cancel and then put in another order. Whereas with this, all you have to do is move the capsule up or down to adjust your orders. I mean, how great is that? It's such a lifesaver compared to what we had before. And then you click the modify button. So it's almost, I mean, it's like, when things are moving fast, you need to be able to react quick. Or just the fact that we have the little flatten button, just if you got to bail out now, you can do that. Okay, so the trading part worked. Yeah. Yeah, just remember there's a component of quotes. The only thing that the quote, oh, look at that, pops up, hits my stop, and it comes down. All the quotes do is it's what allows you to see the charts, okay? And you can pick any one of your brokers. If you have multiple brokers, you can pick any one of those to be your data provider to power Medved. So you can use Ameritrade, E-Trade, Interactive Brokers, or Ally MBT. Any one of those can power the data for the software. Or if you don't have a broker, one of those brokers, we have some people that use. There's I can't think of the name right now, but there's another data provider. So you can get data from Stockwatch or Rhythmic or IQ Feed. Those are other data providers. Okay, and then then you can trade through whichever brokerage accounts you want to trade through. You can see I have technically I have 4 different brokerage accounts linked. I have a TD Ameritrade. So I have a TD Ameritrade account that has 2 different linked accounts, an individual cash account and then an IRA. I have my Interactives demo account now set up. I have an Ally. This is my Ally MBT account that's live. It's my options account. I have my demo accounts. Well, this is a live account, but it's closed. I have 3 demo accounts. No, this is the live one. That one's closed, but I have 3 demo accounts, and then I have an Ally Invest account as well. And I don't. This one is not. I don't think I've got anything in that one. And if I want to add if I had an account with, Tradier or Robinhood or E-Trade, I could link those in as well. You can link as many accounts as you want to Medved, which is awesome. All right, what else can I show you guys today? What other things do you have questions about? Let me run back through and make sure I haven't missed anything. Let me try again. I'm going to try to do another currency pair. I'm going to do pound GBP.USD. And then I'm going to have to do the backfill. See, it pulled in the data from when I started up I think, hold on, let me see if I can backfill it now. Backfill using interactive brokers. Backfill using, I don't know why. There it goes. Sometimes it takes a minute. There we go. So now that I've got that loaded, now I can see the pound dollar. And I'll just blow up this chart. So there's the pound dollar. I can scroll backwards in time. All right. I can change the number of bars. I can remove that. So I can scroll way back. How far back? This goes back to last year. December of last year. So I can review way back in time. If I want to switch to a 10-minute or a 30-minute, I can switch. Again, it's pretty cool. I don't know, what is that line there? What is this line? Oh, that's got to be VWAP. I guess VWAP doesn't really work with this. For some weird reason. Hey, Bruce, take care. We'll see you tomorrow. And then if I want to do fib levels, I can go to whatever, 30-minute. I want to draw the prior day fib levels. Prior day fib levels. Huh. Pretty cool. Is there anything, Connie, that you want to see specifically with this? There's your historical chart. So we're on a day. Here's your week and the month. How about a bigger light like 720 or 240? Sure. So we can go to frequency, custom. Here's a 240. Let's try 720. There's a 720. And you can obviously you can remove pivots and any other, indicators that you don't want. I have these on there because of my stock stuff, but yeah. I mean that actually looks pretty good. And you have look here. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna hide. Whoop, hold on. I'm gonna hide VWAP and hide pivots. There you go. Is that easier for you to see? I mean, look at where you get it. Look how clean you see with the arrows. Up arrow runs up, down arrow comes down, up arrow goes up. This is when you get crosses. Now, sometimes you got a down arrow, but then it turned and went the other way. Well, it turned around and got an up arrow. False. Let me look again with a 240. I want to see how it looks. Yeah, so, down arrow, nice move. Up arrow, nice move. Down arrow, slight up and then a down. Slight up, then a down. So the arrows, let's try 120. Definitely can be helpful. Look at that. Down arrow, up arrow, down arrow, up arrow, down arrow. Let me try 30-minute. Go to 200 bars. There you go. Look at that. You got an up arrow and then it ran. Got a down arrow. That'll help. Any other questions for me? Yeah, Connie, I think you're really going to enjoy it. I mean, I know there's a couple of hoops we got to get through to make things work for you, but I think in the end you're going to be very pleased. I know the traders in the chat room that are trading stocks are loving it. Hey, Elaine, will you do me a favor? Can you text me your cell phone number? I don't think I have your number, or you can. Or would you write your number in the? Send me the number here, or if you want to email me. Connie says I already do. Love it. Nice. I don't have. For some reason, I don't have your number. You can either send it here. I don't think. Are you able to see other people's questions? You can send a question just to me, and then it'll only be me seeing it. And then I'll call you. And make sure if you can, if you don't have it, go to teamviewer.com. Hold on. Go to that website and download their free or personal version for free version for personal use. And then I'll log into your computer and take a look after I'm done. Frank, anything you want me to cover for you, buddy? Okay, yeah, yeah, that's fine. If you already have it on your computer, that's all we need. I'll let you know. I'll just have to get your. Actually, if you have it on your computer right now, open it up. And give me your ID and your password, and then I can remote into your computer real quick. I can do it while I'm sitting right here. I'm a good multitasker. I need your ID and your password. What? It's not going to give me a lot of time. I might have to log in on my other. Oh. Oh, I need to mute. Let's see. Okay, yeah. See, all your, and we're getting an echo right now. Hold on. Let me turn my mic down. There. My speaker down. So all of her sources are showing ally. So what I have to do is go into each portfolio and select TD Ameritrade. Hold on. So right, okay, the two that are open, I fixed. That one, main. The heck? No, that's not the one. Main TD Ameritrade. All right. Portfolio, open. Main TD Ameritrade. Close. Portfolio, open. TD Ameritrade. Close. Portfolio. Oops. Portfolio. Open. Main. I think some of these don't even have anything in them. We can probably just delete them, but I just want to make sure all these portfolios are all now set to the quotes from. All right, so all your quotes should strictly now come from you should be set now. They should only come from Yeah. Quotes now should only come from TD Ameritrade. And I would say, oh, I just got knocked out. Save your layout too. I'm out. I got knocked out. So you may need to resave your layout. But it should be okay from now on. But you may want to just resave your layout. Cool. All right, guys, just about out of time. Any other quick questions? Looks like the markets are going to finish down about 111 on the Dow, 33 on the NASDAQ, 10 on the S&P. All right, this segment is recorded, so it will be posted to the YouTube page. I appreciate y'all tuning in. See some of you guys tomorrow in the webinar, and anyone else that wants to join me next week, I'll be back doing this again on Tuesday and Thursday, 3 o'clock Eastern. Have a great afternoon, everyone, and I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.